Hi everybody, we're gonna do a quick little warm up to a workout that incorporates all of the main moves of the warm up, and I'm gonna take you through it one time. Some things are 30 seconds, some things are 60 seconds, and then if you wanna practice and get better and better, you can repeat. So we're gonna start on the floor in an all fours position, or cobra position, and you're gonna just rotate one leg over the second leg. So you're getting a chest stretch, you're getting a hip stretch, hip flexor stretch, and you're trying to really push that foot into the floor, maybe even squeezing that glute a little bit to help open that hip flexor up. I'm giving a little bit of a push on this other arm to get my chest stretch. Last one. You can let your head be down on the floor too, you don't have to leave it out. Okay, then we're gonna come to elbow plank. So we're just gonna pop up to elbows. I'm shooting my heels back. My chest is right over my elbows, and I'm gonna drop my chest down and then push the floor away. So I'm pulling my shoulder blades together and pushing them apart, and pulling them together and pushing them apart. It feels like work, but it feels good. Maybe keep your thighs turned on a little bit more actively, and that will help set your whole torso. Strength. All right, good. Go ahead and drop your knees. You can sit back to child's pose for a second. Ooh. We're gonna come to world's greatest stretch next. So we're gonna come up to the top, stand all the way up, and then go to the front of your space. We're gonna drop one knee down, and I'm gonna take the same elbow as the foot that's forward down, and then I'm gonna pull it back. And then I'm gonna put both hands down, and I'm gonna stretch both legs straight. So then I get a little bit of hamstring, a little bit of calf, then I'm gonna drop it down and stand all the way back up together. So these take a little time, but they get so much done at once. Elbow down, elbow up, both feet, both legs straighten, and then center and up. Good. Down, elbow, pull back with elbow, center, stretch, center, up. One more. Down, elbow, elbow, ooh, center, and up. Good. Okay, so we're gonna do a little bootstrapper move. It's a squat prep move, but we're gonna go down into a squat through your heels. Let your knees open. Then we're gonna let your buns go up, but my chest isn't just dipping down. It's still kind of shooting forward. Then I'm gonna sit again, and I'm gonna stand all the way up, squeeze. So it's down. Notice my back doesn't really move. It's my buns that come up, but I'm not rounding my back like that. I'm keeping it just neutral. So I'm keeping a natural arch in it. Sit to stretch. And what really ends up moving is the back of my legs. Sit, stretch, sit, stand. Last time, sit, stretch, sit. Okay, we have our single leg move, and then we'll start adding intensity to these. So we're gonna go down, we're gonna stand and come to a balance. I'm gonna move to the side so you can see the side view of how far my leg goes back. I'm staying on the same leg, it doesn't go back very far. And then I come all the way up. Now, if you want to pretend you're gonna pick something up right by your foot, and you can do that without letting your chest collapse, that might help fire up that front glute a little bit more. I'm on my left leg, so I'm trying to wake up my left glute. And then as you start getting better at it, you might go a little bit faster. Keep your whole foot down. Last one. All right, let's try that on the other side. Down, up, woo. Notice that my balance on this side was way wobblier, so I held it for just a second before I just, whoa, dropped right down into my next one. And again, now my balance is feeling better, feeling a little more grounded, so I'm gonna go a little faster. All right, last one. Okay, so now we're gonna take all those base moves and add a little bit of intensity. We were actually doing a shoulder opener on that scorpion where we were like this. Now we're gonna actually do a shoulder stand. So we're gonna go down on your buns. I'm gonna have my weights close. If you guys have dumbbells, you can use them. You don't even need heavy ones, actually. This is a little bit more conditioning, so we're gonna move kind of quick through this. You're gonna lift up into a shoulder stand, kind of tuck your tailbone under when you get there, and then drop down toward your hands. So lift, lower, give me that little glute squeeze at the top. Ooh. And I'm feeling my arms heat up, feeling a space between my shoulder blades, but I'm trying to keep my shoulders away from my ears. All right, last one. All right, take it down. We're gonna do that low lunge, but we're gonna add a dumbbell to it. So you don't even need two. I'm gonna move one to the side. I'm gonna put my hands on either side of my dumbbell, and I'm gonna come up, and then I'm gonna roll, lift it up, so a little fly. 30 seconds here. Up. I'm trying to lift it up without rotating my hips. Whew. And I'm trying to really own that reach at the top. So I'm trying to stop for just a second and stabilize it before I just let it fall back down. Last one. Great. All right, our squats are next. Nope, I lied. We're going to low lunges, or elbow plank. So remember that elbow plank shrug we did? Now we're gonna come up into a dome position. Squeeze your butt, squeeze your quads, and we're gonna try to tap an arm forward without shifting my hips. Now, it's really hard for me to do this because I'm pretty weak here. So my elbows are slightly closer together, but it's okay if you shift your weight from side to side. Just try not to shift your hips up and down. Notice my feet are pretty wide. Again, I need a little more stability because I'm not super good at this one. Last one, guys. Okay, now we're coming up for our squats. So we're gonna go 15-second squat, 15-second hold, 2 times. Ooh. Toasty legs, here we go. Grab your weights, hold them in front. You're just gonna go down and up. As I go down, I'm imagining I'm pushing the floor, my mat apart, and I'm squeezing at the top. Ooh. Okay, and then I'm just gonna hold it, take a breath. We'll hold it for 15 seconds. And I'm letting the dumbbells lightly kiss my shoulders, but they're not completely pushed up against my upper body. Ooh. Yep, this one will bring some heat, guys. We have 2 more of each, 1 more round of each. And then stand up. Oh, 15 more seconds, regular squats. Whew. Whew. And then we have 1 more hold. I'm gonna drop one of my dumbbells for my last hold. Here we go. Whew. And hold. 10 seconds. And the dumbbell actually helps me be aware of keeping my core turned on and keeping my chest up. 3, 2, oh. Okay, so now we have our single leg move that we warmed up, guys. And we're just gonna do 30 seconds on each side, okay? I'm gonna actually hang my dumbbells down. Remember I said, imagine you're looking down and you're gonna pick something up off the floor. It's a good visual to have on this one. 30 seconds. I'm gonna go down, center, down, or maybe balance, center. There's no bonus points to getting this balance right here unless you can stabilize it. So if you're so wobbly that you can't finish the move and come to full extension, just tap your foot down like there. And then you'll be better equipped to start the next round. All right, breathe, second side. These are actually technically split squats or single leg deadlifts. stand. But a great functional training for picking stuff up off the floor. Ooh. All right, that is time. One more move. It's a jump lunge, but we're gonna make it a drop lunge. So this is slow motion. You're gonna come down and you're gonna hop your feet together and you're gonna come down and hop your feet together. Again, that way every time you start it for deceleration, you're in this solid position. You're not flopping around and trying to stabilize before you drop. Here we go, 30 seconds. Down, together. Side view. Seconds. Woo. 3, 2, 10. So that's it. You guys can do as many rounds of that as you've got time for. One, just move. One round, just kind of like, I'm having a low energy Monday. I want to move a little bit and feel good after 10 minutes. Or make it a whole workout and move for 5 rounds and just get better and better. That second and third round, as you know, once you've done it a few times, is that sweet spot where you actually start getting better and you'll start feeling the moves where you should be feeling them. So enjoy. I like you very much. See you next time.